One of the most frequent questions that I get asked is how to address anterior pelvic tilt. So when we think of where our hips are rotated out behind us. Now this can usually be factored in because of someone who sits all day, drives all day. Then when we get back into a standing position, we might already be tight in the hips. So we're going to extend from the lower back to get us into an upright position. One way to address this is to stretch out the hip flexors. So the way we would usually do this is drop on the knees, tuck the pelvis, press the hips forward to try to get used to being in that kind of fully extended position. Now the problem with that is that if somebody's always focusing on that and not maybe doing it to the best of their abilities, what I commonly see online is that some people think more range of motion is better, but not at the expense of what we're trying to do here, which is the intent of not going into the lower back, focusing more on the hip extension. So by tucking the butt, engaging the glute, then pressing forward, we'll naturally get into a better position. Now, what I would like you to do is to complement that by doing a little bit of glute work and bridge work. So very quickly, the way I would get you to feel what a fully engaged glute is, we would squat, tuck our pelvis, stand back up, we'll feel our glutes nice and tight. We then come down onto the floor, we lie flat on our back, we're going to tuck our butt like what we just did. My toes are off the floor. I'm going to drive my hips up. So I'm really squeezing my glutes and then I lower back down. I cycle through 10 repetitions and on the 10th rep, I'm going to hold for 10 seconds. Then I slowly come out. If you are someone who suffers with anterior pelvic tilt, try those two exercises. You'll see a massive improvement. You're welcome.